Hello and thanks for watching. This video will cover the basic differences between the 10-man heroic and 10-man normal versions of Lady Deathwhisper in Icecrown Citadel. For Phase 1, positioning will be largely the same, as this portion of the encounter is largely the same. Bear in mind that all adds have more health, as does Lady Deathwhisper, so it's important to quickly handle the adds so that you can spend as much time as possible breaking through her shield and getting her down before the enrage timer. With the buff that's in place, that really shouldn't be a major issue at this point if you've been able to kill the Lich King and open up the heroic version of this fight. All damage done by the mobs in the fight is increased, so stay out of death and decay, and be careful of Dark Martyrdom and the explosions that occur and damage you. Also, with Frostbolt Volley going out and everything else going on, it's a good idea for your healers to try and keep people topped off as much as possible. As before, in normal mode, you simply go back and forth from one side of the room to the other, dealing with the adds as they spawn, and bear in mind that Lady Deathwhisper will begin to use Dominate Mind on one person throughout this encounter. So, have a plan set up for crowd control for those people. Polymorph is a great option if available to you, and keep in mind you do need a backup plan in case a CC applying person is the one that gets mind controlled, or if it happens to be a shape-shifted druid that gets mind controlled, where polymorph, for example, will not work. In Phase 2, because the damage is increased by Vengeful Blast, and because the radius of the Vengeful Blast from the summoned ghosts there is increased, it's a good idea to just kind of head up onto the stage and spread out as much as possible. Keep an organized plan in mind as far as locations go for where people are going to be as they're spreading out, so that healers can be in range of everyone. Important to move for the Vengeful Blasts and not kite those through the group just in case you happen to get caught by it and cause it to blow up on additional people. Interrupt the single target Frostbolt, very important because of the extra damage going on here. Continue dealing with anyone who gets mind controlled, and bear in mind that the effects of Touch of Insignificance are more important to manage than ever, because Lady Deathwhisper is not tauntable in the heroic version of this encounter. So your DPS needs to be very careful of their threat, and anyone who has access to things like Tricks of the Trade or Misdirect should be using them every time they're possibly able to do so. Additionally, Lady Deathwhisper will summon one add, which needs to be picked up by the tank that is not currently on the main boss. Due to Touch of Insignificance, there can be some additional issues there, so be prepared to deal with that add, burn it down quickly, and your tank needs to take whatever actions are necessary to keep hold of that, even through a reduced ability to generate threat. These are the main changes for this: the increased health, the increased damage, which you'll find on every single encounter in Icecrown Citadel on heroic mode, the inclusion of the extra add in Phase 2, the wider radius of Vengeful Blast, and the non-tauntability of the boss and use of mind control. If you can adjust to these changes, then your raid should be able to pick this up rather quickly and get this boss down. So, good luck in your attempts, and I hope that this video helped. Thank you for watching.